welcome back to another video. So anyone that knows what the song in the intro was just there, I hope it brought back some good memories, and if you didn't know what it was, I'll leave a link down in the description below. So the other day I was looking at YouTube, looking at like guitar gadgets and stuff like that, and for the first time I came across something called the ebow, and it sort of got my attention. I'm sure a lot of you have probably already heard what that is. It's not new, it's been around for a long time, but they're pretty damn expensive. And then I came across this. Now this is called the no, it's not called that, it's called the Aeon, the TC Electronic Aeon, and it's essentially a little tiny ebow. And if, like me, you don't know what an ebow is, it's pretty much just like an electromagnet that goes above your pickups and acts like a Sustainiac guitar pickup, so it just makes your notes ring for a long, like infinitely, and gives you those sort of violin, cello-like lead lines. And like I said, I found this one and thought, I'm going to get that and then I'm going to try it out. So I've been messing around with it for about a day, and I just thought I'd share it with you really, because if you're the sort of person who likes sort of ambient guitar noodling and creating soundscapes, it could be quite a cheap little fun tool. But there are some things I want to say about the thing. First of all, the battery that it comes with is like one of their own TC Electric 9-volt batteries, and it's got no power in it, so you basically have to like drag the thing across the pickup. So I had to change the battery in it to a decent 9-volt battery, but it then works. So if I can come in a bit closer to the camera and get this to focus in if I can. So the way it works is you have this sort of groove across the bottom, and the string sits in that groove, and the magnets kind of pull the string around, and obviously then the pickups pick that up, giving you the sustain, you know, the infinite sustain. And just on the front here, there's this button. The button itself, it doesn't have like a very definite press. It's quite a mushy sort of button, but you press it, and you press it once, and then it's on. So I'll just give you my sort of clean Strat sound, because I found that no matter what pickup you use, you have to put quite a lot of gain on the tone. So turn the volume up. So you can hear just from those sort of, there's quite a lot of sort of gain and bass on that, and that's to get this thing to pick up, because it's a very sort of fine art. I'm finding that to get it to ring, it's very easy to get it to just miss, especially on the sort of high E. So if I bring that in now with no sort of input, even with that gain, you see it's on. It's not wanting to generate any noise. You have to kind of press it in, and then there it comes. And that's it. But obviously it's making the string vibrate in that little gap that I just shown you, so it's a real sort of tricky thing to get it to sort of go clean. But then because of that, you can sort of press in and get these really cool harmonics with it. So I'll try and show that now. So it's just a cool little thing. You can hopefully see, obviously I've just had this for like a day, I'm messing around with it, but you can see that there's scope there for sort of really cool soundscapey type things. And I'm just going to actually, I've not tried this with a Les Paul yet, that's how little time I've had it. So I'm going to swap this over to a Les Paul using the same tone, and we'll see how much easier it is to get it to sort of ring out on a Les Paul. So I'm going to be doing this in real time because I haven't done it at all yet. So let's unplug that a moment and put it down somewhere, and get my Les Paul, the trusty Epi 59. Might be out of tune being a Les Paul, but there we go. I'm just going to the bridge pickup. Right, okay, so turn it back on, see what it's like on a Les Paul. It definitely wants to pick up the string more already. Right, like I said, that's the first time I've done it with a Les Paul, and instantly it's easier to do. So I've just learned there that if you're going to mess around with one of these, or you've used one before and it was really tricky, humbuckers help. I wasn't sure if it'd make a difference just because I thought it would mainly come from the power of this rather than the power of the pickups. But that's down to me not knowing exactly how this thing works, I guess. But it definitely is easier, much easier to get it to ring out on a humbucker guitar. Cleaner as well. So there we go. So if you're looking for an ebow and you've sort of been like, no, I'm not paying that much, which is what I was like, check out the TC Electronic Aeon. I got it for like under 30 quid from Gear for Music, so that's the place you want to go if you're in the UK. So it's just a quick one to show you that really. I will see you again in the next video.